Cucuzza West Coast Tour stop number 4. Las Vegas, Nevada, Griff's Bar and Billiards. This is part number 2 of day 1, so if you're just finding this after the fact, you want to get some more action, you can check it out in part number 1 that we just finished. But we got 2 matches for you before we call it a day. First match is going to be Oscar Valdivieso versus Luis. I just had his last name and then forgot it. Good player. Both 700 Fargo-ish. They're both racing to 8. Luis Lemus. The chat there on the right is from our previous stream. So as you guys find the stream, your chat will pop in right there. But let me make sure that we're ready to go on all the YouTube stuff. I'll be right back. Yes, let's get it, Tanner. Looks like Luis is getting loose on table 20. You know, we're just hanging out. We're just hanging out, watching some good pool. All kinds of exciting stuff to sweat today in the pool world. You know, we're still in there, Tanner. Neck is getting a little tight, chilling on this bench. I'm not going to lie. Slouching a lot. But enjoying it. Enjoying everything except the stiff neck. Boom, there we go. It's my pleasure, Brian. Thank you. I can't pop it. It's a different kind of stiffness. It's like sore muscle stiffness. Oh, here we go. We're in there. Oh my gosh, I didn't even put their names on yet. Let's do that.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. We know there's a lot of options right now going on in the pool world. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. Live from Griff's Cucuzza West Coast Tour, stop number 4.
4 of 8.
Next month, we will be back at Hard Time, Sacramento. Right before Halloween.
Ooh, spooky.
This is one lost side action.
Is that how you spell Valdivieso? Valdivieso. I got it.
See the Cucuzza professional logo down there on the bottom left. New line of cues is being released finally on Monday. We got them up for raffle right now, along with 3 other prizes. You guys can hit me up on Facebook. We got 1 for 10, 7 for 50, or 20 for 100. 4 winners altogether. About $3,000 worth of stuff we're giving away. You all right, big guy?
Yeah.
You don't look too happy.
I'm fine.
This whole trip you've been a little like, a little interesting.
It's because I've been around you so much.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
You heard me.
Just went there, huh?
You heard me.
And you better get used to it, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
I'll see you like in another week. So I know I saw the Luis guy lose to Ian. Who beat Oscar?
Francis Rita.
Nice. Okay. They got a bit of a grudge match themselves, huh? A little bit of history, those two?
I'd say for a 667 Fargo, Oscar is one of the most consistent 667 Fargos I've ever seen, as far as like how consistently he runs deep in tournaments.
Yep.
And I think that's just a testament to the things that he's good at. He does really, really well, right? And does them like almost all the time.
So the things that he's good at,
no.
He
Listen,
does really well.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
Dropping some dimes over here.
There are some people,
little nuggets of information.
There are some people out there that can do certain things that make them seem like a good player, but they can't do it very consistently. Right?
But you're saying the things he does well. I'm just trying to clarify here a little bit. The things he does well, he's pretty good at.
Like if I get straight in on a ball, I might miss it.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Trust me. Yeah.
Not that guy. Not that guy.
Okay.
Why the purple Halloween light in the booth? Yeah, I know. Where is it at? This thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to set a vibe over here. I'm trying to get my guy loosened up.
I'll show you what it is. Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do it big.
Can you not do that though? Just pretend like you did?
Not do it big? No, I can't not do it big.
No, just the singing.
Dude, that was one of the worst lyrics of all time. Here's your Halloween light.
Well, they're all up and down the room.
Oops.
My eyes.
Where is it? Ah, there we go. There you go.
Oh, can I get my charger?
Which one?
My iPhone charger.
Right down there?
Yeah.
Why don't you grab it?
Dude, we're not going to have like a short conversation again. This is getting weird. All right? Nice guy. All right. Thank you, buddy.
This guy.
You on mute?
Nice little containing shot there by Luis. Oh, we're back.
Oh, we're back.
Jumping back and forth to too many pool channels. Yeah, I heard that.
Wow, that ball checked up a lot off
Yeah,
that
the second rail.
Second rail, yeah. Uh-oh.
What?
Sorry, I was watching the Victor Cucuzza, James Cabal match. One of those guys is going to be out of the tournament. That's a surprise.
Yeah, well, when you both lose early. They both lost first or second round. What?
You're just coming with the hits today. When you lose early,
Well, yeah.
may not bode well for your tournament length.
Well, I mean, you were the one that was acting surprised.
Are you ready for a beer?
I might need one.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know if it's going to help my neck or not.
Yeah, it will.
You think?
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like you're just saying that. Romy, no, this is day one. We will be finishing the tournament tomorrow. I think we're coming back with either 12 or 16 players tomorrow. Ooh, he almost overcut that ball, but he ends up with a perfect cue ball. It's the way I'm sitting, Edie. I got to come up with a new way to sit. Maybe like this.
You know they can't see you, right?
Maybe like this.
Yeah. Just
Got to
sure
support the neck, you know. It's got too much slouching in this booth in the corner. This actually feels really good.
Wonder what he doesn't like about it.
He's pretty straight.
Huh?
He's pretty straight. You either have to cheat the pocket, go forward 2 rails, and take a tough shot on the 9.
I like going forward here.
Yeah, but you end up with a tougher shot on the 9. This is like best case scenario, actually. Because if you really stroke it good enough and get enough side on the ball to get above the 9, you're like up here. See what I mean? He's never going to miss that shot. Like literally never.
So the things he does well, he's pretty good at.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying that there's specific shots and specific layouts that are like closer to 100.
You don't got to sell me on it. I'm a believer.
That are closer to 100 out of 100 for him.
Yeah.
But then there's some players that can convert in situations that are relatively tough a good amount of time, but not enough to... Never mind.
Yeah. All right. 1-1.
Yeah.
You want to go to the roulette table tonight?
No.
You said that emphatically.
Definitely don't. Right, but what I'm saying is there's some players that could convert.
You just don't want to let it go. You just don't want to let it go.
No, listen.
Okay.
There's some players that will convert more often than him on a kind of like a more flashy run out, right? Like something that looks more difficult, right? But when the run out is simple, he's always getting out. Where the other guy who can sometimes get out on the flashy run out and convert that rack on a simpler run out might make mistakes more often. Does that make sense?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, like, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Outside of the smoking area, behind the building, 2 tips, any kind of cube maintenance you may need.
Like I've met players at tournaments sometimes where like I'll get out on a specific run out, maybe even a few times in a row, and they'll be like upset that they're giving me a specific handicap just because they haven't seen me miss a straight in ball 4 times in a row yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where when he gets on the
no one's ever thought that about your game, though.
When he gets on the simple run out, he
so
just
clear.
always gets out. That's what my point is. Where he might not be able to get out on the flashy run out as often as someone like Jeremy Long or Francis Rita.
He's just consistent.
Yeah. That's what I mean by he's like the most consistent 660 Fargo I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
So we good, or I mean?
Well, I guess I just had some splaining to do.
Yeah, you got a lot to get off your chest there.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're all right, though.
He does well at being good at things. Yeah.
He does. Turn back on that camera, please.
I can't. My neck hurts too bad. I'm just like, oh. I seriously could go for one of them big, huge foam neck braces. If I had one of them big, huge foam neck braces right now, I'd probably be happy.
You want me to get you one of those traveling neck pillows?
I just sit here like this.
Yeah.
And every time you say something, I'll go like, "Oh, really? You think so, Mike?" This actually feels really good.
Yeah. Just stay like that.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd say I missed the booth, but
What's up, Adrian?
I missed the booth. Who's that?
Who's Adrian?
Oh,
Oof.
we're proud of you, kid.
We're really proud of you.
We were watching the whole match, buddy.
I think the opportunities that you were presented with were a little bit tougher than him, and he also played great, but you didn't really have a chance to play your game.
Yeah, I mean the things you do well, you're pretty good at. So
Shut. Oh my God.
I hope I remember that line for like the rest of eternity. Got North Carolina in the chat, New Zealand in the chat. Where's everybody else from?
Thank you, Edie. Who said they were from New Zealand?
Well, Adrian's in New Zealand.
Okay. That doesn't
counts.
really count.
That
Adrian,
counts.
you don't count.
He's in New Zealand.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Pretty solid run out here from Luis. Really didn't get to see him get going like at all against Ian. Like he would run 3 balls and then just, you know, like never really got comfortable.
Yeah. There you go. Luis.
Where's he from?
I don't know. There's a lot of 700 Fargos in this tournament, though. Like, actually, there are more 700 Fargos in this tournament, like 720 and under, than have ever signed up for an MOB event 720 and under.
Really?
That's
interesting.
There's like 8 or 9 or 10, and they never get more than like 3 or 4 people to sign up for an MOB event.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? There's Sal. There's who I'm counting as a 700 because he's 695.
Uh-oh, 9 ball.
Let's go. That counts.
Oscar just... He's saying Francis made the 9 ball on him a couple times as well.
Everybody's making the 9 on me today.
3-1 lead for Luis. 8-8 race. If you're just joining us, day 1, Collins was hungover, and day 2, Collins' neck hurts. No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
I gotta go get a beer. Find some Tylenol.
There we go.
What did I just miss, John? Oh no. Oh no. Well, there you go. You basically just snapped the 9 in. Oh, can I see the score on Victor's table? Yeah, it's 5-4. I will keep you guys up to date. And if it gets close to Hill Hill, which they're both racing to 8, as it gets close to Hill Hill, I will let you guys know, and we'll probably check out the end of that match. I don't know who's winning, Jackie. Yeah, the only way I can know is if I watch who slides the bead, but yeah, I don't know who's on which side. Who do I think will be on the Moscone Cup team this year? I know I'm biased on this, or I'm in a position to be biased, but I genuinely think the right answer and the right team is the team that played in the U.S. 2 years ago. I think the right team is Shane, Sky. I take it back. Feder is the difference. I think the right team is Shane, Sky, Feder, Oscar, and Tyler. Yeah, so take Earl out and put Feder in there. I think we have a team that can win. I don't know if we have a team that's likely to win, but I certainly think they can. That's a nice break. Cue ball's going in the drink, though. 9 ball tried to go in the corner. 3 ball ends up opening up for the side pocket, and now the 2, you can use ball in hand to make sure you get on the 3. Life is good if your name's Luis. Well, yeah, I mean, Shane's notorious for just kind of mailing it in at the Moscone Cup, especially if we don't get out to a good start. But I think without having Earl on the team and having someone like Feder on the team who will be in his second year and have a little bit more experience in that realm, and also having the year that Feder has had on the on the matchroom scene, Oscar's got plenty of experience at the Moscone Cup. If you look at the statistics from the year that he played, he actually, even though he played the least out of anyone, statistically he was one of the better players on the team. If you just look at like his percentage of ball pocketing, how good he was breaking, how well he played safe, like you look at all those stats, he played fantastic that year. Tyler Styer obviously has had quite good results at the Moscone Cup every year. So if Shane can have a good year where he doesn't just mail it in, and Sky can have one of his clutch years, I certainly think we can win it with that team. Score should be 3-3. My bad. It's 4-2, actually. My apologies. And Earl played more matches than anyone on the team, and he played the worst out of anyone on the team. So obviously, I wasn't there, and I don't know what conversations were had, but I would not be surprised if Jeremy Jones had some pressure to put Earl in more often, which I think is terrible if that's the case. And yeah, that's just an opinion, obviously. I really don't know what happened, but Federer brings positive energy, and like I said, that year he had a particularly bad year with Matchroom, like their tournaments. And he was also under the, that year was a particular year where people were kind of expecting him to perform better than he did the entire year. And then the Moscone Cup comes around, and obviously expectations are really high for Federer in that event because he's the highest Fargo-rated player on the team. And so he didn't play as well as he could, obviously. So now that he's more likely to be in a better headspace this year, too. So it's like, same thing with Shane, too. Shane has had some incredible results this year. So I just think, plus all the players that are usually the ones carrying the team for Europe have not had a particularly good year this year. Like the Jason Shaws, the Albin Oceans, the, whoever ends up being the fifth player. Like, I'm not saying Albin is going to be on the team, but, Jason Shaw obviously is a team captain. He's a player captain. So he's going to be playing. We're going to have possibly Mickey Krause, if he has a couple more good tournaments or one more good tournament, I think there's a potential for him to be on the team. So, yeah, it'll be interesting this year. I think this year for sure will be interesting. Look at this little wave coming out from Luis for getting position on the 3-ball by running into the 6. Do I think he got fatigued in the match against Shane? I think he hasn't played enough grindy late-night sets that are like 12-hour sessions. And Shane has done that for a decade. He's played matches like that on stream. And so if you look at every day, almost every day, Federer came out swinging and played better in the beginning, and then Shane when Federer started to wane, Shane played great. I think Federer should have won the match. I think Federer should have won the match for sure. If you look at how many fouls took place in that match, Shane gave up ball in hand 16 times. Federer gave up ball in hand 32 times. And only lost by 4 games. Little concession from Oscar, kind of feeling like this tournament's possibly slipping away from him uncontrollably, but he's got that fluke on the 9-ball. Maybe keep the spirits high. No, I know Federer was the 3-1 dog starting day 3. Shane was supposed to win that match 75% of the time starting day 3. And in the middle of day 3, it was way more than flipped the other way. I think at one point the odds for Federer to win was like 80% because of how far ahead he was. And he ended up losing. Nice little kind of controlled twist break there. Almost sends the 9-ball on the side again. Leaves himself really tough and thin on the 1-ball. Good news for Oscar is he can just focus on pocketing the ball because the 2's right over the corner. But he does overcut the ball. He is going to hit it again and sell out. Unlucky. That is so, I can't tell you how unlucky that is. That the cue ball goes up and down the table, doesn't touch any other ball, and finds a way to run into the 1-ball so he leaves him straight in. Yeah, Matt, I think they already said that I think that match will happen again sometime in the next year to year and a half. But I think one of the two of them is going to try to do something with filler as well. Look at this. Look at this. Just freezes to the 3-ball. Oops. Time to send the cue ball 2 to 3 rails up behind the 4. Hit the 3 towards the 5. It lays pretty good for that. You don't need a jack up here. I don't think you need a jack up. He went one rail to the 4. That's why he jacked up. Look at this. That's a hell of a shot to see that you can jack up and go one rail there. I thought he was just going to thin it real thin with a flat ball and go 2 rails up there, but decent hit by Oscar. He does end up leaving a 5-9 combo, though, if Luis can make this ball. The Shane Federer match was unreal. It was an unbelievably good match. And there we go. That 5-9 combo does fall. So this match looking pretty one-sided at the moment. By the way, score next door, Victor Cucuzza versus James Cabal, 7-4. I'm going to ask the score over there. Who's up? And Victor Cucuzza is the one that has 7. On the hill and breaking. Decent break, but doesn't find a pocket. What I mean by decent break is he controlled the one or the cue ball pretty well off the break. Oh, look at this. And Luis is going to get another shot at a 9-ball combo. Oscar just looked over at the booth. He can't believe what's happening here. All these early 9s and a 9 on the snap. Oh, I must have... All those games happened so quickly, I missed one of them. That's the match, guys. That is the match. Very unlucky for Oscar Valdivieso. Wow. What's this? We got a little cord hanging out of the roof. But good match by Luis, too. Luis played great. Took advantage of every opportunity, but the only reason I say it's unlucky for Oscar is because the opportunities were fairly easy for Luis to convert to a win. So... Well, that's the glory of being a human. We don't always see eye to eye on everything. Not every human sees eye to eye with every human on everything. Thank you, Bart. Looks like this match is going to go to Victor Cucuzza. Do you know if the players put up money in the Shane and Federer match? Was it mostly sponsors? Matt Thomas. How do I say this? Regardless of how much money each player put in individually for themselves, they were guaranteed a pretty reasonable piece of the winning money. Does that make sense? So regardless of how much they put in themselves, if they were getting staked, the stake horses had agreed to give the winning player a decent chunk. So they were definitely playing for real, like a significant amount of real money. So those kinds of questions, I get why they're asked. And it's good to educate the pool community on regular culture within the pool world. But if for any reason people think that because the players weren't playing for their own money, they're going to have a different type of result, there's without question, both of those players were. It's kind of like asking if somebody fights in the UFC and they're both guaranteed a certain portion of the pay-per-view, are they going to try to win? It's like, yeah, they want to win. And they're going at it with everything they've got. So that's why I don't go into the specifics of how much I know or think or whatever about how much each player put in of their own money. I think it's irrelevant.
Next match on table 20, swing table, Victor Cucuzza versus Emilin.
Oh, here we go. Victor and Emilin on the stream table. I'm going to give you guys something to watch real quick while I work on the scoreboard. What cloth are these tables using? Simonis 860 HR. How do the players make money if they don't put their own money in? The Beast Hydra, or if you're new to the pool world, if stake horses are putting up money for the player to play with, they always guarantee a percentage of that money goes to the player if they win. So if the total prize money is like $100K, and I don't know if this is the real number, I don't know the real number because I didn't ask and I don't care to ask because it's none of my business. But if the total prize money is $100K and they agree that the player gets half or 40%, you do the math. It's like the player's playing for 40 grand. And do they get additional sponsorship for the matches? It's just like anything else. If there's eyes and entertainment, the players should get paid for it. One moment. I am working on the scoreboard for the new matchup. The bottom line is pool players are performers. They're entertainers. Any sport. Basketball, football, tennis, golf, all these things. Oh, they get the money from the sponsors, yeah. Or, oh, they get their money from the NFL or for branding or whatever. But the only reason all of that stuff is legitimate and brings in money to the players is because they're entertaining in the first place, right? So same thing for pool. If there's an event that has a bunch of people watching and all those people are paying a pay-per-view, or all those people are watching advertisements or whatever, the players are entitled to a portion of that. If they're doing it professionally, if they're playing at a professional level, yeah, they're entitled to a portion of that. How did you get the spot you are now with being able to stream professional matches? What do you mean? It just depends on I'm just a streamer. So if someone organizing an event wants a streamer and they think I'm the right guy for the gig, they reach out. Okay, let me work on the scoreboard because the players are walking up to the table. I want to make sure we're ready to go. I think this is the last match of the night, guys, coming up. Oh, and this match is over. So what do we got over here? Chatty Matty sitting in the chair over there. Sorry about the camera shake. It is mounted on a place where if somebody bumps it, it will shake. It is a 7-8 race coming up. Emilin is getting loose on table. Why did they call Victor Cucuzza? Oh, they advanced the wrong player on the, I apologize, on the digital pool bracket. I'm copying and pasting. So obviously Victor won his match versus James Cabal. Duh. Okay. There we go. Right, Matt Thomas. Yeah. So the U.S. Open here in Vegas is is presented by a pool room and the living trust of, or the remaining trust of Mark Griffin. Right. So it's presented, and all the added money comes from that. And so the general manager here of the pool room, since the Mark Griffin Trust owns the rights to those titles, needed a streamer for it. And ended up having me be the streamer for it. So, yeah, it just so happened, especially since I was on this side of the country, it just made sense. Oh, bummer, Rick. Hope you feel better soon, man. So there's a great amount, maybe set aside. Yeah, Bart, it's so... Pardon me. It's always going to be that way until the game and the sport garners more national and international attention. There will be a certain point where there's enough eyes on the game and enough people playing that the amount of money bet on the side will be... well, actually, I take it back. There will always be more money bet on the side. Look at football. Fantasy football leagues. Look at basketball. Look at sports betting. obviously there's more money bet on the side than the organizers put up as, if you took the total number of dollars earned by the players in each league, and then you look at how many total dollars are bet throughout the year on that league, there's always going to be more side bet money. It's just a matter of what are the totals that you're talking about. But yeah, I get your point. Yeah. It is. There is a difference, though, like what you're saying, it being legitimized sports betting and no corruption within that sports betting, or limited corruption, I should say. The most minimal amount of corruption possible is ideal, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Love One Pocket, yeah. The only time Love One Pocket says need more sponsor money and big TV deals, the only way that will happen is if there will be people watching. So no one wants to make a TV deal on something that nobody wants to watch, right? And when I say nobody, I'm talking relatively, of course, right? If there's something out there that the TV company thinks other people will prefer to watch other than pool, then they're not going to sign the pool deal. Same thing with advertisers and sponsors. Sponsors, like literally, the pool world is the only thing that I'm aware of on a what do you call, like an intimate level, where in the pool world, when like where it says tour sponsors right there, it's the only place where they know it's like a losing bet, but they still throw the money at it as sponsors to get their logo on the thing. Where in every other game, big game, and all the big games, it's just a percentage thing. They say, okay, well, if I'm going to spend this much money on the advertising, I'd better get this much increased revenue because of that advertising. Pool sponsors don't treat it that way. They just allocate a certain amount for sponsorships every year, and if it works and increases their sales, great. If it doesn't, then it is what it is. Because the game is so niche and so small. Here we go. Looks like Victor won the lag. Deserve is an opinion-based statement, Bart. The type of money that these guys deserve to get paid for their talent and skill with sponsors that can make money and can make money from their advertisement. Deserve is an opinionated statement. It's like the same thing. That's essentially the same thing as, the whole WNBA versus NBA thing. Right? Yeah, they're the best female players on the planet, but how many people are watching? That's how they get paid, is based on how many people are watching. So same thing in pool. It's like, yeah, you deserve to get paid so much because you've risen to the top of a very high skill cap game, but it's like, if you can't find a way to get people to watch the game, you don't deserve to get paid a penny. So while I agree with you that I believe that those players are doing something incredible enough where the rest of the world is blind to not be watching, the bottom line is nobody's watching. So therefore they don't deserve to get paid more until more people start watching. Do I think it's growing? I think it's obvious it's growing. Yeah, I think Wolf, if you like audiobooks, go check out a book called The Tipping Point. Sponsors that have the kind of money to support the players in this arena are not going to get involved in the side betting as the attraction. Yeah, but gambling's on a rampant rise in the States anyway. Gambling, the amount of people that gamble in the United States is vastly higher than it was 20 years ago. It's actually grown. It's becoming a problem, actually. If you look at people who gamble versus people who don't gamble, the average gambler is I forget what it was. I heard a statistic recently about how much more people are gambling in the States and how much less they're investing on like the stock market and other like real estate investments and stuff. So anyway, the only reason I'm saying that is because I think that culturally, I don't think that the gambling stigma like it was in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, I think it's starting to change. But I just think the only basis that you can... a sponsor will pay money regardless if they think people will watch. Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. What was the thing? Do I think it's growing? Yeah. Read or listen to a book called The Tipping Point, and you'll see that in almost every case where things go viral, and you can see this actually in YouTube analytics, like on channels that have gone viral and sustained that viral nature, they basically have no viewers and have very, very, very little growth for a long period of time until they reach a tipping point, and then it just goes parabolic. And so I really think that our game is doing that little inching up thing. You can see it in Matchroom live viewers. Every single event has a few more viewers than the last event. Every single one. And all it takes is that last little thing for it to garner public attention and people take it more seriously, and maybe we'll see something massively different in the next 5 to 10 years. I watched the IPT from Ike 15, 20 years ago. It lasted like 1 year but had nice payouts. Love One Pocket, you know why that crashed, right? That happened before I started playing, but I'm aware of the story. You know why that crashed, right? You know why it didn't last longer than a year? And if you're in the chat, don't spoil it for him. Try to let him answer if he knows why it crashed. That's because of sports gambling being legalized. Exactly my point, Matt Thomas, yeah. Yeah, Bart, if you like audiobooks, you ought to check it out. I think you'd really like that book. He goes into a number of different studies and a number of different case by case and like item by item, like how specific things went viral within given communities, and tells you exactly the moment where the thing went viral. That will happen, Matt Thomas. It must happen. It happens in every other thing that is currently relevant on the internet. Everything that's currently relevant on the internet has individuals that treat themselves like a brand and try to create content. I love that Federer's doing vlogs, and he's only released like 3 or 4, and they've had relatively low viewership in comparison to his matches. But the reality is, if he does that consistently and gets enough people who care about him and feel like he's their friend because of the vlogs and the podcasts and everything that he's doing, eventually it'll just get hundreds of thousands of views. Because it's good quality content. Like he's having whoever's doing the work for him for the video editing and everything is great. Doing a great job. Well, Love One Pocket, I'm going to assume you're still here, but that IPT, the guy who organized the whole thing was a con artist. So the players who won those big cash prizes, it took them a long time to get paid. I'm spacing on his name right now, but Kevin, it was Kevin Trudeau, yeah. Kevin Trudeau, that's right.
Next match is table 22. I have Dumpling White versus Santos Alvarez.
It's basically like a Fire Fest type thing. You guys in the chat, did you watch Fire or the Fire Fest documentaries about that guy that basically, like, it was going to be the next Coachella? It was supposed to be like the next Coachella, but like extremely exclusive and expensive and for like rich kids. And it was like $10,000 to attend, plus you had to pay for a private jet to this island, and you got a private private like tent to be in that was supposed to be like a luxury tent or whatever. And people showed up, and nothing was there. There were no there were no performers because none of the performers were going to get paid. The tents were empty, and they were worried that they weren't going to get people off the island before they like started getting malnourished and like dying. It was wild. Go check out that documentary, Fire, Fyre. Same idea. Kevin Trudeau basically built a house of cards around the IPT with all these promises, but didn't have enough money for it. I bet he thought that, with all this money, we're going to get enough people to watch that I can afford to pay these people, and they didn't have enough money to pay people. Philip, that's pretty normal. It's a regular occurrence. Yeah, exactly, Brian. Yep. Pardon me. That was a nice shot by Victor, coming into a pretty tight window to get position on this ball. Yeah. Spun it nicely. Almost fitting. I don't think Johnny ever got paid. There you go. Maybe that's where he learned it. Is Florian pro caliber, or is he just strictly trick shots? I think he's like a 600 Fargo or 650 Fargo. Like, he's a real solid player, but he's definitely not pro caliber. The way trick shots work is you learn the specific setup, or you learn specifically how to hit the ball, and then especially for how he got famous on YouTube, he'd just take a really difficult trick shot and set it up as many times as he could until it worked. Kind of like Dude Perfect on YouTube. Same idea. Dude Perfect will record a shot like hundreds of times, but then they'll just show the one where it worked out. Il Guerzo, yes, this oh wow, he didn't even hit the ball. 150-point Fargo difference, but only one game difference. Why? This what do you call it? Oh, hey. This tournament was not designed to be a handicap tournament to encourage people to try to, what would you say, like take advantage of a handicap. But it is designed to give those players that are, what would you say, there's a higher skill differential, a better chance than if they were playing straight up. So I think Emilin Collado is actually on the lower end of her Fargo group for having to race to 7, while Victor Cucuzza is on the higher end of his Fargo group. So it's just what would you say, like an unlucky matchup for Emilin Fargo wise, I would say. That being said, we're at 1-1. Emilin's a great player, by the way. She is a great player. She is a run-out player, and I've seen her do some fantastic things on the table. So, Victor not quite making the 1 ball. 6 ball barely trickles out of the corner. 2 ball gets in the mix and only leaves an edge of the 1. Am I going to the Moscone this year? No, I had plans to, but I had booked a cruise with my wife before they announced the dates for the Moscone Cup. And after I had bought my tickets for the Moscone Cup, I realized that the dates were overlapping. I'm not getting back from my cruise until December 1st.
We're going to miss you, buddy.
I really wish I was going. It's like literally the first time in my life, Mike, where I can relate to those TV shows or movie storylines where they're like, oh, but I'm going to miss the game, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I can completely relate. But I'm going to have a great time on the cruise. I know I am. It's going to be fun. I'm going to love the time that I spend with Amanda. But that being said, I'm going to miss the cup. Emerson Joyner, yeah, we're live. Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be a good event.
Yeah, it's going to be. I was just talking about, someone asked who I thought the team was going to be, and I told them what I think the team should be. And I think you and I agree on that, actually. Even though we have what people might call obvious biases.
Yeah.
I think that the right team, genuinely, and I think I really am putting my bias aside on this, I think the right team is Feder, Shane, Sky, Oscar, Tyler. I think it's the right team.
Yeah,
you disagree, huh?
Huh?
You disagree?
No. I don't disagree. No. I make my, opinions pretty well known.
Yeah.
So I don't think that'll be the team, but I think that it should be. So if just given the the format, the whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean, like the way
they're picked.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Look at this stroke.
Oh, spicy
Run into
there.
the 4, baby. Get perfect on the 3. Are you joking
there.
me?
How pure did he hit that ball?
Mr. Stickles. Adam, I'm not saying this sarcastically or tongue-in-cheek. I'm genuinely curious. How's the real estate market doing in the Bay Area? Are things slowing down with these interest rates? Or are you cranking away?
How's your neck, buddy?
Terrible.
Still?
Oh, it's terrible. It's like a constant dull roar, maybe like 4 out of 10 on the pain scale. Like very noticeable discomfort. Glad to have you, Emerson. I see you quite often in the chat, man. Yeah, 100%, Adam. Either the prices need a big correction or they're going to slow to a halt and inflation's going to catch up over the next 10 years. the fact that BlackRock and all them other big, huge conglomerations own so much real estate might mean they don't need to sell. You know, they own enough of the total amount of real estate in the country where the individual owners might not make a big difference because we need all the, how do you say this? It's going to, once all the boomers are no longer owning homes, let's put it that way, that it's going to take that long, I think, for a price correction. Maybe. It's a good chance. Yeah, exactly, Adam, yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing okay, man. Basically, all the homes in the country, statistically speaking, are owned by giant corporations or people over the age of 50.
We're going to talk some pool or...
We have been.
Yeah?
You just got here.
Okay.
I'm not taking no crap today. My neck hurts.
Figured the beer would have helped you out.
No. I don't think I could even go get a massage after this. I'm just going to have to go lay down. Just get off my neck. Actually, walking around helps. When I walked over there, that helped. But it's just this bench, man. It's the way I have to sit. No, yeah, Adam, exactly. It's like that through a lot of the Midwest, too, and the South, yeah. Plus all these housing tracts that are getting built in, like, Sacramento and
Can I see that camera over there?
What? Oh, did he just turn it to me? Oh, this one.
There we go. He's sucking. He's laughing right there.
He's dodging the camera. That's too funny, dude. We're having a good time. Luckily, they usually don't cash flow in California. Yeah. It's because real estate's so expensive in California. The Bay Area and Northern California is the whole state's a joke.
This is our last match, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we were down to 2 when we had Oscar and Luis. I probably do have the score wrong. Nope, 2-1. Are you guys going to eat dinner at a buffet or just get a beef quesadilla at Griff's?
No, I think we're going to get some sushi.
Where?
Somewhere.
Is that what Des was saying?
I mean, not you. We, the team. I knew it. I knew he was going to get on.
Normal. That's normal. I'm fine.
That's how it was at Boise.
I'll walk back to the hotel.
I didn't see what I mean. Didn't I offer to get you something in Boise? Didn't I text you?
Yeah. As soon as I pointed out the fact that you guys forgot me, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll offer. Why don't we get you something?" 2 minutes later, they were walking in the door. Yeah.
But listen, I still would have turned around and got my guy something.
Oh no. Okay.
You know what?
Jeremy Long and Tyler Styer. Jeremy drew into Tyler Styer.
Really?
I wish I could watch that
Wow.
match. I would love to watch that match.
Oh, let's see that.
It's not
so
on the
Oscar beat Jeremy then.
yeah. It's not on the stream table, obviously, right?
They got more than one.
Yeah, it's a digital pool
Oh,
thing.
and Jeremy Long is up 1-0. Let's go. It is on table 1.
Oh, it's on the stream table.
It says
Am
table
I gonna
1.
freaking pay pay-per? No, it's not pay-per-view. It's
It's YouTube.
It's YouTube. Let's go. I'm watching that match. Holy crap, there's only 200 people watching
Really?
on Matchroom's channel. Did it just start? No, it started 8 hours ago. Is there no commentary or something, or is it? Link, yeah, I'll put the link in the chat. Dude, I know I'm going to jinx it right now, dude. I know I'm going to jinx it. But just imagine Jeremy wins this match, right? I'm jinxing it.
Are we on a hot mic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hard jinx right now. Imagine Jeremy.
Why would you jinx it for?
Just listen.
Okay.
Imagine Jeremy wins this match. The last WNT event he played, he beats SVB like 8-2, right? And then comes out to his next WNT event and beats someone like Tyler Styer. I want that to happen so bad.
Dude, why would you jinx
The
it
hardest jinx of my life.
He's playing really good.
He is playing very
playing
good
really
pool.
He's playing really good. What's the race to? To 9 or 7? Do you know?
11.
11. Oh,
It looks like 11. Right? That's a crazy long race for the beginning of stage 2. What? Don't they normally do 9 and then 10?
I don't know.
That is a super long race.
Can I bet 1,000 that Tyler will check Jeremy's rack at some point? Actually, can I bet 2,000?
Yeah. It's like because Tyler knows how they need to be racked in order to make things work for him, so he doesn't want to let his opponent do that. That's why Corey Dool started checking racks so much, because he was the rack mechanic.
No.
I'm joking around. Come on, man. One down. Where's the 2 ball? He's going to scratch. Unreal. He got kissed by the 3 ball? No, he missed the kiss. He just scratched straight up. Damn.
What are you doing? You're trolling over there?
No.
So I guess they don't allow headphones over there then.
Why? Because Tyler's not using headphones?
Yeah. Ox Billiards does have a 12-foot snooker table. I played Sophia Mass and Lori John, and it was me and maybe SVB, maybe? or me and somebody else played Scotch doubles on the snooker table against Sophia and Laura John last year at Ox Billiards.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool room.
Did you see what Victor just did? I don't think he knows that the break box is bigger, or maybe he's just used to practicing with this break box. That's what it is.
He knew. He knows about it.
Yeah. So he's used to practicing.
Look at the way that ball ended up. Jeez Louise.
Pardon me. He's used to breaking with this break box, the matchroom break box, right? I'm assuming, because look at what he does here. Watch this. Watch. He's finding where he wants to break from.
Right. Yeah.
Because he's used to the matchroom break box.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And he just drills the break. Just absolutely.
I mean, look how
just
perfect
the
he is.
most
That's
perfect.
That's like ball in hand position.
The
dude.
most perfect break you could ever hope for in your life.
Yeah, that's a top 5 break that I've ever seen in that on Earth.
On Earth?
Yeah, seriously.
Well, you don't watch enough pool, man.
No.
You've
Actually, I
admitted-
don't. Actually,
I know you
I
don't. I know.
I don't
You've
watch a lot
admitted
of
to
pool.
me that you don't watch enough pool.
Yeah.
You're just a professional scoreboard watcher. You are.
Yeah, I mean.
He doesn't. Guys, this guy doesn't even know how to get on the 6 ball from here.
High five. Yeah. We told him. Yeah. I think he wanted to be a little more on the inside.
No, he's good. It's perfect. Dead center cue ball, like stun run through, punches directly towards the 8. Don't follow this ball. Don't follow. Come on, be Federer. He hit it thick
it's
too.
good. It's good, though.
Didn't he hit it thick?
Yeah. Yeah, the ball like 2 railed in there.
Thanks for the tip, Jackie. I'm only interested in one match over there.
Nice out there.
Yeah.
We sure we get the score right? Oh, Victor's got 4. You got the score backwards, buddy.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I had the score right, but just for the wrong player.
Or some might say backwards.
Some might say, where's my Trump saying wrong gif when I need it? Wrong. Sorry, guys.
You're much better with a beer.
We're having a good time. Victor keeps making 9 balls. Emilin keeps creeping towards the hill. You know? You didn't even hear my joke, man. This guy's on his phone over here. He's not even listening to my joke. It's a good joke. I said Victor keeps making 9 balls. Emilin keeps creeping towards the hill. You know? It's a good one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You're killing it over here, buddy.
3-zip Tyler hung the 9 ball. No
Really?
freaking way.
Wow.
Tyler checked the rack.
Did he?
Yeah. Wait, so Tyler...
Hold on. No, he didn't.
No, he does. So Tyler hangs the 9.
Uh-huh.
He makes the 9. Jeremy goes to rack. Long, right on his back. That's what I like to see. And here comes Tyler. No?
No?
Never mind. I thought I saw him there. I must have seen Jeremy walking away from the table. I apologize.
Okay.
Jeremy's look at this break from Jeremy, dude. Look at this break. Dead hard in the pocket. Look at the 2 ball.
Oh, Tyler's on tilt for sure after
Oh my God. What time? Oh, never mind. I'm reading the Matchroom chat asking what time tomorrow, and I'm ready to tell them. Guys, we'll be back here. We'll be back here at 10 tomorrow, 11:30, whatever time. Wow, Jeremy. Look at this shot from Jeremy. Look at the speed. Draw on the rock, just dead straight. Look at this. Look at the speed control. And he has an angle to get to the 4. Let's go. I know, dude. And then it cuts to commercial. Look at this shot from Victor. Played a combo and perfectly controlled the 5-ball, got position on it. So much good pool today, dude. Oh no, he butchered it. Jeremy butchered it. Damn. Oh, never mind. He got past the 8.
Dude, can you just put it on live?
I will. After the shot, look at this.
You're
Look.
totally tilting me right now.
The ball rolled off.
And got perfect.
Look at the ball roll off. It's going straight at the 8, and then it rolls this
right
way.
there, yeah.
Oh,
it
my
did.
God.
It sure did. He was going to be on the ball.
Guys,
he was going to be on the ball.
I might lose.
I got to run.
I might lose copyright for this stream, but it's worth it for this. Look at this. Jeremy hits this ball. Never mind. I can't play it. I know Matchroom will pull the copyright on me. I can't do it. God, I want to show you that shot so bad. It rolled off so bad and gave Jeremy a perfect shot. Wow, Jeremy is playing fantastic. And getting a couple rolls. And we're only 4 games in. And Jeremy's up 4-0. Tyler's aware of Jeremy, by the way. He's aware that he's a good player. And he's, because he was out there at the Chuck when Jeremy beat Shane. A commentator, a commentator called you out on the WNT stream, has a bone to pick with you. What does that mean, Slim? Give me more details. Oh, no. Victor just hits the 4-ball past the 5. No good. Wow. The finals is going to be a race to 16 over there. That is a super long race. Tell them I love to communicate and I would love to talk. Because anyone who's trying to promote this game is a good person in my eyes. Oh, she got no rail. She just told him. Yeah, it is ball in hand, yeah. Yeah, it's ball in hand. I like your work. I have a bone to pick with you. Okay, yeah. No, I'm curious what that bone is. Tell him, well, I'll say something over there. OD is still in Seattle. Yes, OD is in stage 2. I think they're playing right now. Round 1 on stage 2. He's playing Simon Pickering. Is he up 5-0?
Tell me he checked the rack. Please.
He's racking right now.
Please tell me he checked the rack.
He didn't check in the last rack. Jeremy played a great out in the rack before. Like a great run out. Tyler's taking a break. KevTech IT support. So Tyler walks over to his chair. Jeremy goes to rack. Tyler walks away. Watch Jeremy's reaction. So Tyler helps pull the balls out. Jeremy goes to rack because it's Jeremy's break. Tyler just walks away to a player break, and Jeremy's like, "Where are you going?"
That's why he's got that look on his face, like what the, looking around.
He's like, he just walks away like that?
Awkward.
Awkward. I love this game, dude. Jeremy's like looking around. Because Jeremy wants to play. Oh, Jeremy's got a shot on the 2 ball again, Mike. It's like, it's like a dream come true, the beginning of this match. I love Tyler Styer. I really do. On a personal level and as a player, I love him on all levels. But obviously, I know Jeremy. I look like I'm commentating from the pepper mill. Yeah, I know, dude. Well, look at this room. Look at this. Who do we got here? Is this Clay?
Oh, yeah.
How'd it go out there?
For me or for who?
For you.
Oh, terrible. I've been out for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look at the lighting in here. Look at this. Oh, wait, we got a kick. Tough kick here. Well, actually, not the worst kick in the world. This is great.
Ooh,
good
went
attempt, but just not quite. That's what's causing the lighting right there.
Nice
Griff's.
magenta light. Oh, magenta and green. What? How do you have a light that has both?
I think it's blue. Magenta and blue. But you got to create ambiance like this somehow. You know what I mean? It's a gorgeous room. You just got to give it the right atmosphere. And Victor Cucuzza has just got to make the 7 ball. And he's got a good chance of winning this game.
All he has to do is make all the balls.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Actually, just the 9.
I'll tell you what. If Victor makes the 9 ball here, he's got a good chance of getting a 6th game.
That's an excellent assessment.
Yeah.
He's looking pretty good here.
I think Wolf asks, why does Jeremy not have an American flag next to his name? Probably because Jeremy doesn't have a Fargo Rate account.
That could be, and even if you do, you can you cannot specify, and then it doesn't matter. Well, in digital pool, I know that's the case anyway.
Don't scratch him. Don't scratch him. Don't scratch him. Don't scratch him.
Oh,
Just perfect, dude.
Wow.
The amount of tilt that Tyler must be on at the beginning of this set, he's up 6-0 if he makes this shot.
Well, he dogged like a super close 9.
Tyler did, I know.
Yeah.
And Jeremy's been breaking great and playing great and getting the rolls. You ought to see this shot. Look at this shot.
So people are watching this, but we're okay, just making sure.
Well, the chat knows Jeremy Long. Like almost everybody watching
Welcome
knows who
to
Jeremy
now,
is.
Clay. I just got here.
Watch this shot if I can find it. This is the rack. Watch this shot. So he makes the 4 ball and watch where the cue ball goes. Come on, baby.
Some good follow. Get past the 8, right?
Just watch.
Okay. Too soon. Oh, no.
It rolls off.
Ow. Yeah.
It
dude,
rolls
right
off.
Just past mid-table.
It rolls off
By
and goes
about
around
half
the
a
8.
ball.
By a more than a ball.
Yeah.
Whole ball and then kisses off the 8 to give him a
Wow.
perfect shot on the 5 ball.
Tyler's losing it.
He's probably going absolutely insane right now. It's brutal because I do see Tyler as a friend, but it's like,
Well, it's
obviously,
cool.
I know Jeremy on like I see him almost every
at
day.
home, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a hometown hero that we want to see do good, you know?
Oh, wow. Victor got the best of that.
All right, I got to take a leak if you don't mind.
No problem.
I got to go this way.
It's great shape from the 1 to the 2 there. A little flat on the 2, but should be able to stun up to get shape on the 3 here.
25, I have Marshall Jump versus Brandon Scott. Brandon Scott goes to 7, Marshall goes to 8. Eagle 25.
It looks like he's going to go forward. Play the long cut up into the upper left corner and then play for 4 on the side shape. Oh, no, he's just playing the safe. Makes sense. And sold out. Likely hit it a little thinner than he wanted to there. Oh, Emilin plays it thin by accident and then scratches in the side pocket. That is super unfortunate. Making that ball would have provided natural shape for the 4 ball, just coming back to center table. Sometimes it's just not going your way. It seems to just keep happening. Man, Jeremy being 6-0 up on Tyler is just awesome right now. That's really good for Jeremy. I know that this has got to be a pretty significant match for him. I mean, he's no joke. He's beaten monsters before. He's beaten Shane. But to be in a WNT event like this and be up 6-0 on Tyler's got to feel pretty good right now. So Victor should just roll this into the side. Comes with, it's just going to come up and down. All right, Collins is coming back in the boot.
Okay. Victor is about to be on the hill, or is already about to be on the hill.
Yeah, Emilin had a pretty easy 3-ball into the corner, provided automatic shape, but I think that just the way the match has been going, she just wasn't comfortable and just overcut it.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, Jeremy being 6-0 on Tyler's, wow.
Oh, it's massive. He's the favorite in the match now. I mean, I think he was the favorite in the match when he got to 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
Which is massive because going into the match, he's a huge dog.
Oh,
supposed to be on paper. So it's like seeing this happen is very, very, very interesting. There's no way he cuts this ball, right?
I would say no, but if he does, he's going around 4 rails, trying not to crash into the 8-9. Okay, he's just banking. And
this guy is
rails
a
it.
sicko.
Wow.
What the hell am I watching?
That is crazy. Does he just draw 3 rails back around for the 8?
Who just banks the ball and drills it right there?
Jeremy Long.
If he gets out here, Tyler's there. I don't think Tyler can win.
It's irrecoverable, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wolf, did you say shot because of Jeremy's shot? And then Jackie Tucker. This is Clay. What was your last name?
Murray.
Clay Murray from Los Angeles, right?
No, Bishop, California.
From Bishop. Okay, friend of Melissa Helland.
Correct.
Yeah. Came out last minute decision to come play, right?
That's correct.
There you go. Oh my God, the guy's a sicko when they give me a commercial break. Oh, and he gets bad on the 8.
I'm not a rock climber, but there are plenty out there.
Yeah, Daniel's a climber. Yeah, I've done plenty of climbing in the past.
Yeah, Bishop's got world-class bouldering
Yep.
and all sorts of big mountain climbing as well. But if you could see my physique, you would know I'm not a rock climber.
What? Come on.
My power to weight ratio,
Yeah, exactly.
not looking good.
I'll tell you what, man. When I was climbing, there was a period of time where I couldn't top just a V4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I ended up losing 15 pounds in like a month and a half.
Emilin. Damn it.
Month and a half, 2 months or whatever. I ended up losing 15 pounds. And I went on this stupid diet, and
Mhm.
I was doing this thing. And all of a sudden, I was flashing V5s and topping V6s. You know what I mean? It's like your weight
Oh, yeah.
is everything in climbing.
It is.
Well, I mean, obviously technique. You know what I mean? It makes a
Yeah.
huge difference.
That's going to be the easiest way to improve is
Yeah. If you have weight to lose.
leaning out. Yeah. I didn't know they were. I didn't know eating disorders were common in climbing.
Yeah. No kidding, Ben. That's crazy. That makes sense. He's a great player.
Yeah, as a 440 stealing.
Yeah, if he was a 440, he was probably more like a 650 or 690 back then.
Yeah. He just didn't have games in the system at that point.
Yeah. How does that ball go in, actually? Are they playing on buckets out there? Is that... Tyler just made a great shot as well, but it kind of tickied in.
He's going to get on the board.
Oh, God.
Imagine he dogs that.
No chance. Look at this ball, though. Look, it didn't look like it was going to go until
it's first diamond. It's slow enough.
Wow, it hit the rail a diamond from the pocket.
Yeah.
But it's a gold crown, right? Or is it a Racing?
It's not a diamond.
It's not a diamond, that's for sure. Is that a Racing? Like with big pockets or something? Does anyone in the chat here know what they're playing on over there in Seattle? Four and a half inch pockets, they're making everything. CPM
Shallower
says.
shelves or just...
Wolf says the commentator said they're 4.5 inch pockets.
Okay, Racing.
Racing's with 4.5. Okay, so it's basically a diamond table because the corner, the cuts of the pockets are the same, but slightly shallower shelves, very slightly shallower shelves, and 4.5 inch pockets, but very similar to a diamond table with brand new cloth. It looks like, by the way.
So it's sliding in.
It's sliding in, yeah.
Give it a week or two and it doesn't happen. Oh, Emilin's gonna have a tough one on this 9.
Yikes.
Shaking her arm out.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a 20%er, 25%er, maybe
you
30
or her.
for her, I think, for anybody.
Yeah, I mean we're somewhat close in Fargo, so for me this is with no pressure. Yeah, 30%, maybe more, but with pressure, I don't know. And she overcuts it.
Racings have deeper shelves? Really? I'm looking at the table. It doesn't look that deep.
Doesn't look like it, but no, they look
Like for the overhead, it doesn't look very deep.
They look shallower. And
Like
that's the game.
The side pockets on the Racing, the middle of the shelf is in line with the rail. Like dead in line, where you can see the diamond, it's slightly behind the face of the rail.
That's a good point.
So, I mean, I'm ignorant. I really guess I don't know, but I was just looking at the table.
I played on Racines. I don't know. I'm trying to remember if that was the case, but
Ben Sutherland is a guy that I completely default to on something like that. He's a nerd. Well, guys, that's going to do it for us for tonight for this stream. That is our last streamed match. We can take a quick look around the room, see what else we've got going on, if there's anything to sweat for a few minutes. But that is the last scheduled stream match. We got Vilmos playing over here. What's the score here? Pretty one-sided.
we got 7-2.
Yeah, I think the other guy's racing to 7. And we're going to be finishing up for the night. So tomorrow we'll be back. Let me ask Mike. Mike, what time tomorrow?
11, I think.
He says 11, I think.
Why would you assume I'm supposed to know?
Excuse me?
Don't ask me.
Melissa Helen in a tough match against Luis Lemus. By the way, guys, if you do want to support the stream, whatever is possible, and I'm always terrible at doing this. Whatever you do is greatly appreciated. Let me actually go to this overlay. It's in the bottom left corner here. Right here. Those are the tags: PayPal, Venmo, Cashapp. Greatly appreciate your support, and everyone watching, of course.
If you like what you're seeing, show some love.
Collins, your call out was shortly after the long scratched on break of game 3. Thank you so much, Slim. I'll go check it out just to see what's going on there. But yeah, we'll be back around 11 o'clock tomorrow, I guess. And we'll probably finish tomorrow, I'd say, close to 10 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah, it should be relatively early with,
Yeah,
with this field.
10 or 11 p.m. Pacific. Everyone who's making it to the final 16 looks like they're close to 700 Fargo, so it should be a pretty fast-moving tournament. Big Queen. Big Queen in the chat. We'll let you guys watch this game and one more game of this match here with Melissa Helen and Luis. See how things are going.
Looks like they're even 2-2.
Yeah, it's a close match. Oops.
Yeah, Mel's my homie. She posted a picture of her and Sal driving, and I was like, I bet you they're headed to Vegas. So I sent her a text and was like, you going to Vegas? And she's like, yeah, you coming? I was like, I wasn't planning on it. And she's like, get out here. And
let's give it a shot.
Kind of just on a whim decided, all right, I'm out. So here I am. Came out quick and then went out quick in the tournament as well.
Oh, no. Did you win any matches?
No, but I won some games.
Oh, good, good. That's what we're here to do, win games.
I figured my odds were really better in the second chance, so I just decided to go straight for that.
Nice.
It's
yeah.
a good plan, right?
Yeah, good plan. Probably be like a 16-player field, huh?
Yeah, it should be small.
Yeah.
I just really wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
You know, so.
It's Vegas, baby.
Figured I'd improve my chances of hanging out with people if I just shit the bed in the tournament.
I'm curious what the odds here at 6-2.
Going. Jeremy has it by 70%.
You think it's 70-30 from
Yeah.
here? No, I don't think it's that good. No, I think it's maybe like Jeremy might be a favorite, like 62-48 from here. Jeremy needs 5 more. Well, maybe. No, you're right. It might be 65-35. It's 9. 62-37.
They're going to 11.
Didn't I say 62%? And then I said the other one wrong. 48. I said 62-48.
I said 60-30.
No, you said 70-30.
70-30, yeah.
I said 62-48. I did my math wrong.
Oh.
62-38 is what I said?
But they're going, oh, from here. Okay.
From here, yeah.
Gotcha.
I freaking nailed it.
Pretty good.
62-48 does not add up. That's 110%. 110% of the time.
They're giving extra.
Yeah. OD up 5-0. Let's go.
Yeah.
Against Simon Pickering. Obviously, Oscar's the favorite there, but Simon's a good player. He's a capable player. It's actually a similar Fargo differential to this match.
Yeah.
I say this match. You guys can't see it.
Right.
Tyler and Jeremy. We'll let you guys watch Melissa do some work in this rack, and then we're going to call it a night for the stream. Wow, Tyler just made a great shot.
She's coming back out. 7's not a problem from there. little work to get around the 7-6, but should be good from here. Bit of a stretch. She's gonna have to go for the bridge.
This should be cake. Whether you go forward or backwards, it should be cake. If you have an angle, you go forwards. It looks like she's stunning out 2 rails.
That's what I thought she was gonna do. She went in between the 6-7. I wasn't expecting that.
It's 2-2 right now. Yeah, okay, Steve. The problem is that guy's always got his guard up. He's always like looking around with his glasses on and his, he's wearing all black with like a pink shirt or a blue shirt.
He's
Just
like undercover.
Just always trying to look good, So you can't ever find a good picture of him. I don't care about looking good, obviously.
You guys are sharing a room, aren't you? Like you can get him.
Well, I could get him real bad, but I wouldn't do that.
Well, yeah, you're starting a war if you do that.
Yeah.
Mel does not like that.
No. No, I don't think she wants to be shooting from here. Tell Rita the big queen's rooting for him. Easy peasy.
Doesn't look like 6 passes the 7. She back cutting the 6 or ducking?
If the cue ball misses the 7 with the back cut, I think you go for the back cut. But if you're going to run into the 7, your odds of selling out if you don't make the ball are higher.
Looks like she's putting.
But if you miss the 7 with the back cut, your odds of selling out are lower.
She went for it.
She made it.
Hits it.
And
going
she's got the 7 on the side.
Or
Yeah.
a corner.
Easy. This game's easy, guys.
Doesn't go towards the 8 though from there. She might be playing short side on the 8 or 8 in the side. Looks like corner. Are you guys getting people in on this raffle online too?
I think we've gotten I've heard of 2 people saying they fired 100 at it, which is...
I fired 100 at it.
Yeah, that's good. Those are some cool cues over there. The pro line cues are really
I never win.
beautiful. Yeah, guys, I think that's
the night.
we're gonna call it there for the night. Everybody, take care. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning for the final 16. Rock
Good night,
and roll.
everybody.
Good night.